The following program comes to you from the Mustang Media Studios.
All right, we're here in the Senior Lounge. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Elijah Okoebor. I'm 18 years old, and yeah, some of my aspirations, I want to be a filmmaker.
Nice.
Yeah.
My name is Yaretzi Juarez-Reyes. I'm 17 years old, and I'm an artist, and I'm going to school for film.
Yep.
All right, so talk about your plans for this summer, guys. What's going on for this summer?
This summer is major locking in. There's no opportunity for like just I just have to lock in.
No bed rotting allowed this summer, bro.
Yeah, absolutely no bed rotting.
No bed rotting.
Especially since it's like the last time since we really see like our little peers and stuff in high school and stuff. So definitely locking in on like work and creative aspects.
Yeah, we're trying to do a lot of projects during the summer.
Yeah.
So
All right, so explain to the audience what kind of projects are you guys gonna work on?
like short films.
Yeah.
And like just like different like.
Just honestly, just anything that our little heart desires. Honestly.
Yeah, just like a bunch of like our own personal passion projects or like things we've been sitting on for a while.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
These are not future, they're already filmmakers. And I'm just going to go ahead and announce it now that you guys have qualified to be a nominee for Best Capstone Film. So,
Oh, are you serious?
yeah, it's going to be announced.
Yo.
This will be right now we're filming, taping on the 15th of May, but we're making this for a later time. So congratulations, you guys. By the time this goes out, you guys will know who the winners are. So,
Oh my
but
god.
congratulations on being one of the nominees.
That's
Five of them.
so
that's
sick.
amazing. That's
So
really
tell us
amazing.
about the process of your capstone film. What first?
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
You know, you go into it thinking it's like one simple, like step-by-step thing until you realize that you have to be really, really thorough
Yeah.
in every single step.
Yeah.
And it's hard being a one-man, like, cinematographer, like, and then a
Dude.
one-woman actor, like,
Yeah. Like when you approached us with the senior capstone, like me and Yaretzi's like, oh my gosh, our film's gonna be so good.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we were so ambitious with it. We were so like we had such great plans and like we're writing the screenplay and stuff, and then like when it actually came down to shooting, oh my god, that process was terrible. Our process was generally terrible.
yeah, because we had to organize our time and then try to, like, fit in. We wrote a feature-length film, if we're being 100% honest.
Yeah.
And we were trying to make that fit into what we have, like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Yeah, and
7
we
minutes.
got to like 4 minutes probably.
Yeah.
Well, tell the audience and tell me about the process of the title and what your movie was about.
Okay. The title is called, or the project is called, "Come Home, Salvia." It's basically about like Cherry Salvia. She's an addict, and it's basically about like the wanderers and like just like how she's dealing with the process of being an addict and how it's affecting her everyday life
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
But what we actually have like filmed, or like what we have as the short film, is just her going to rob a greenhouse to get said drugs. I don't know if you can say drugs, but anyway.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we had, but like the whole
But you had them labeled as something else.
like
Yes.
poppies, like
Yeah.
the flower,
Correct.
since opium comes from
Yes.
poppies. So
Like the flowers
Yeah.
and like the wordplay with like flowers and like greenery and stuff it's symbolic for like drugs.
yeah.
So when she's addicted to poppies, she's addicted to pills or like heroin and stuff like that, but we have to disguise them as drugs.
yeah.
So when you
flowers.
first had told me about your project, which was back a year ago,
Yeah.
did it change from then?
I think so did.
Yeah,
I think
like
so
at least
did.
like the finished product, it's more like a piece of our original like idea. Like it's still part of our like idea, but it's just like a scene from it, more or less. Like it's just
Yeah.
one part of it. Like it probably, like, the actual version that could have happened probably would have been like quadruple the amount of time.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
we're being 100% honest.
Yeah.
Well,
But what we
love the detail of it because of
Yeah.
the storyboard that you guys worked on. And
yeah.
Those
Yeah, that was
things.
pretty nice. That was all her
It
work.
definitely helped us like shooting
True.
because it
I still
definitely
think our
helped
final product is still
out.
like
No, yeah,
it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm pretty proud of it.
yeah, encapsulates just that 1 minute. I feel like encapsulates like the entire theme we were trying to go for.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty proud of what we created. You
Yeah,
know,
me too.
it was a disturbing process though. It was definitely too much. It was definitely stressful. It added on a
Yeah.
lot of stress.
Yeah.
And
We would like go after school.
yeah,
Like we'd carry all of our stuff and like go to wherever we're shooting and stuff
Yeah.
or like on the weekend.
The
That was
equipment.
stressful.
Talk about your equipment. The equipment you use for the project.
oh my, oh sorry. Thank you, Lindsay. Holy, like I don't know what we would be at if it wasn't for Lindsay right now.
Yeah.
Literally
'Cause-
an angel sent from
godsend,
heaven.
a
Yeah, a
godsend.
God sent from
Yeah.
heaven.
Yeah.
Cause
She let us borrow a lot of her equipment.
basically all of it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like days.
days on end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the equipment here, like the school equipment, it was hard to get because we weren't the only ones in line for
Yeah.
it.
Right.
So just having Lindsay just like lend her her Canon camera, like
and like
camera
Nikon.
stabilizer,
The
yeah, the
Nikon.
Nikon,
And then her
sta-
stabilizer, her like whole rigging system thing.
Yeah,
And then like
Shout out to
Try-
Lindsay.
her tripod. Like, dude,
Really
she
helped us.
She pulled through. She really did.
for sure,
Like-
surely.
Explain the
Yeah.
process of when you started the initial idea of the film and like if you were to tell juniors that are starting now, what would be your advice on starting their filmmaking process on this capstone on their senior capstone?
I think once you get like your broader idea, just jot down any idea you have.
Yeah,
Because you're not really gonna know which one you're gonna pick until you like really decide on what's more what you can actually fulfill, like what you can actually create.
yeah,
So just get every idea you can down and then decide what is achievable like for you and whoever you're working with, because I think that our brainstorming definitely helped a lot because we're really good like partners, so we like bounce off of each other really well.
yeah,
So make sure whoever you're with is reliable. Please do not partner up with anybody unless you think they're actually a reliable person that you
Yes.
can work on a project together and that is equally as passionate as you, equally as ambitious, but also realistic, because that's really important, I think.
that is
That
true.
we definitely learned about that.
That is
So-
true. For some more
Wait,
practical
when
advice,
we hold on to that thought. When we get back from break, we're going to actually go a little bit more about that and about working in groups. So we'll be right back.
John Muir Mustang Media. Students are trained in film, like studio, TV, video, and sports media. Students fine-tune their creative energy and hone in on their critical thinking and problem-solving skills. At Mustang Media, our students are encouraged to explore their natural talents and artistic passions, turning them into real-world skills through hands-on training.
All right, here we go. We're back. Thanks, you guys, for staying with us. So we're talking about the process of the filmmaking process of brainstorming the ideas. So Elijah, you were going to say?
yeah, I was gonna say just building off what she said about like just going into approaching like the film, understand and be aware of like what you are and what you can do. Like, don't try to be too ambitious with it, because like then it just starts to go into fairyland. Like, I feel like you should really be like try to create the story within like within the realm of your like funding, within the realm of like your materials, your sources. I feel like that's really important. But other than that, bro, just jot down anything your heart desires, man. Just create whatever you want. Literally create whatever you want.
I see that the film had a trailer, that you guys put a trailer. That was very unique.
Yeah.
So talk about that and the idea of that.
Well, because we felt a little dissatisfied,
Yeah.
kind of with like how our original story got a little lost, like with our final film, and also we needed a clip to show during our presentations for for senior
defense.
for the senior defense. So we decided to make a trailer for it, just kind of explaining some of the plot, which we're actually really, really proud of.
Yeah.
Because we got to some of the footage that we had for the film, we didn't end up using in the final product, but we used like most of it.
Yeah.
In the trailer too. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, I feel like the trailer was probably our best addition to what we did, because like how she said, in the actual film, it feels a little bit like just kind of like
it's
whatever.
It's just like mischievous more.
Yeah.
It doesn't like it doesn't like delve into like the heavy subject that we're talking about. Really.
But with the trailer, like I said, definitely encapsulate the entire thing we were going for.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of that trailer. Like it's beautiful for sure.
Yes, it was a nice touch. Very nice touch to your trailer. So, as I'm asking the others, if you won the best capstone film, what would your speech be? What would you say? Like say, all right, congratulations, you guys won. Who would you think?
Okay, first of all,
shout out to Lindsay.
Shout out to Lindsay. Shout out to Lindsay.
She's the real one.
Shout out to Lindsay. Shout out to Yaretzi's family for letting me.
Shout out to Taylor.
Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to my sister.
She was like our lighting.
Yeah, that's a queen right there.
Gaffer, like,
Shout out to all the people who
your neighbor for letting us borrow the lighting thing.
Exactly. Yeah, Uncle Earl. Thank you, Uncle Earl.
Miss MacArthur.
Shout out Miss MacArthur for the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shoot, that was on a weekend too. It was like a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
So.
Just shout out anybody that like helped us during this process, man. Like just shout out people who just
shout out
lend
to
it
you, obviously.
Yeah. For shout out to Lise.
I'm just facilitator, so I just facilitated. You guys are the ones with the magic, so excellent.
This is the man with all the plans, man. I swear to you.
All right, so now that you have completed it, you're all done. You passed your senior defense.
Yeah.
What would your advice be to the juniors that are starting this process now? They're just starting. So, well, first let me ask you if working together in the same class, if that was a big help. Whereas if you weren't going to be in separate classes.
I think,
dude, yeah. We got a lot of our work done in class together.
Yeah.
Like,
I think just, bro, finding Yaretzi as my partner was probably the most like greatest thing for this class, because we work together and as a unit. So like if she finishes something, then I finishes something. If I finish something, then she finishes something. So like it was a nice like dynamic that we had between each other, and we just kept pushing each other forward. So I think that was just amazing thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. So when we get back, we're going to ask you a few questions. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. All right, like we do with all our guests, I'm going to ask you some quick hitters.
Nice.
Okay, whoever wants to answer. Celebrity crush.
Alexa Demi.
Who?
Alexa Demi from Euphoria.
So valid.
Yes. Okay.
From Euphoria, yeah.
All right, nice.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Okay, Jim Carrey's hey, everybody has their celebrity crush.
What?
That's okay. All right, next quick hitter.
All right, that's
Best
interesting.
hole in the wall place to eat in Pasadena.
Louisiana Chicken across from.
Yes.
I
passed by it. I've never been there. Now I'm gonna. Okay.
Go there. It's
Louisiana
pretty
Chicken.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any pupuseria that's on Lake, all of them are so good. Oh,
yeah.
I smile when I think about the pupuserias on Lake.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, and then your final quick hitter. We did this last year, I believe, but I don't know if you guys answered it. Your worst food combination that you've heard of or seen.
Oh, you see, the thing is that I like my weird food combinations.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Yeah, that's it. No, but name any. Just off the.
Okay, back in elementary, we used to have like this X Factor thing that we used to like do, and one of the foods were a Pop-Tart and like I think it was like macaroni and cheese or something, and like you had to eat that. It was like some like nasty like paste.
Yeah,
I was like, that's disgusting. That's genuinely, and like they did it as a challenge though. Like if you ate it all, like you won like a prize. I was like, nah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Don't tell my mom this. I really, really hate mac and cheese with the broccoli, bro.
Really?
It's so.
Okay, Mom, if you're hearing this, she doesn't like it.
I really hope she doesn't hear this, right?
Mom, whoop her.
Yes.
Dude, she's gonna smack me.
All right.
I still eat it.
So thank you guys for joining us today on our final episode.
Thank you for
of the
having
Senior
us.
Yeah,
Lounge.
thanks.
You guys have been great. So appreciate you guys being on here. And next up, we're going to have another group of seniors. So thank you, Elijah.
No
Thank
problem,
you,
no
Yaretzi.
problem.
You guys are amazing. All right.
Likewise, sir.
We'll be right back with another guest.